Yeah, I love how it just feels like all you, like who you're from, who you're all about.
Yeah.
It's just amazing.
Thank you.
And that kind of leads into the next question, which is from Andrew. So you've incorporated Andrew. So you've incorporated your Cuban and Mexican roots on each of your albums in different ways. Do you think you'll ever make a full Spanish language album?
I would really like to make a full Spanish language album, but I think I would have to like really commit to like really deep diving into the language. Like when I for example for XOXO, and even now, like if I'm writing things in English, I'm reading things in English. I'm like reading novels or reading poetry or listening to English language music because I want to be able to know my way around the language, and I don't feel like I have that ease with the Spanish language as much. So I think if I did that, I would have to like go, I don't know, like live in Mexico for a little bit, only be watching Spanish movies, like only be speaking in Spanish. I would have to like really feel like I have access to more of the language than I do right now. You know what I mean? Because I would want to feel like I have the access to like more of a vocabulary to be able to communicate my emotions.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, so then, I mean, we have Hasta Tus Dientes.
Yes, we do.
Celia.
We do.
Love those songs.
I actually wrote one song that was in Spanish. Yeah, Celia. Wrote one song that was in Spanish for this album. But then it just didn't end up making it. But yeah, I would like to, but I would just need to like fully, like just do it right, you know?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. Yeah, let's get to the next question, which is from Calvin.
Calvin?
Hi, Camila.
Yay! I saw you at our listening party.
Yes, girl, I was there.
Yeah.
What is the most exciting thing Span can expect from tour?
Ooh!
Yeah. We need a tour.
I know. I need a tour. I need a tour for my own heart and soul. Don't worry, it's happening. I feel like, you know, when you settle into a tour, I think the important thing for me is like having those moments where you can have spontaneity happen too. Like there's like moments that are locked in, and then because you're so locked in, you can have moments to like, you know, be spontaneous and interact with people and play off of who's there. And, you know, that's some of my favorite moments too, like in the concert where it's like you get to, I don't know, like almost riff off of what's happening around you, like the freaking zip liner and whatever, you know what I mean? And like the wind, that's the paid actor, and whatever like the girls like bring on stage, like whatever energy happens. So I think I'm most looking forward to, like, I don't know, like really getting the energy back from people with these songs, because like I said, like I haven't really toured since Never Be the Same tour, and so much of the time when I put music out, I love the music creating process so much, and then the past few albums it's felt weird because it's felt like I put it out and then I don't really get a lot of energy back. And like what was so, and I keep telling like my team too, is like, no guys, I like need to tour, because it's really healthy to be able to make something and feel like not only you give your love into it, but like you're also getting love back.
Yeah.
So I think it's like that's really healthy as an artist, because it's so easy to, I don't think it's good to like just be putting all your love into something and then it goes out and then you're like disconnected from it almost. So I think like doing these shows and seeing people react, and even now like saying things back to me, I'm like, oh, I'm getting love back, like I'm getting nourished back. And yeah, that's honestly, honestly, very selfishly, I'm looking most forward to that. But I know the question was, what can fans expect? But that's what I'm looking for. The fans can expect me being very nourished by you.
I love that. Yeah, the fans connected with this so well, so I really love, I'm
totally
excited for that. And this next question we have is from Laura.
Excuse me.
Laura.
Excuse me.
How differently does the album resonate for you now than it did when you were about to release it?
Ooh. That's a good question.
Deep.
I'm trying to remember the space I was in when I was about to release it. I think it's just like, I think when I was about to release it, I was also like, there was so much input, and I was also like, to be totally candid, I was like on social media a lot when I was like first about to release it. And now I feel like in a much better, healthier place where I'm like not on social media as much, and I feel more in tune with my like artistry and craft than I was at that specific time, where I feel like I was like, I don't know, like what can I do to, I don't know, like make people understand it, and I don't know, I think I was more other focused at that time. Like I went from like studio, and very artistry, craft centered, to like now I'm trying to find a way to almost like translate it to the world. And then I was on social media a lot, and I think that was overstimulating for me. And now, you know, with the deluxe Magic City edition, I feel like I've deleted like kind of a lot of like the apps from my phone, and I'm just like taking pictures or taking videos or, you know, reading, and like, I don't know, just really connecting more to the artistry and craft behind like this music. And I don't know, I feel like, I think more healthy and grounded now. And when I like see it in concert, I'm like, oh, I love these songs. Like it feels like I'm just more grounded in my love for it now, as opposed to feeling, it can feel energetically really overstimulating. And it felt overstimulating at that time.
After performing,
You know?
you're like, okay, this is all worth it.
I just feel more like it's like, I just feel like I got like my real ones with me right now.
Woo!
You know what I mean? Like it's like there was like so much like, I'm like the blah blah blah. Overstimulating, like from just like a lot of people. And now I'm like, my real ones are like, I love this album. I love being at the shows. Like I love this music. And when the people that stick around after that first like those are your people. And I feel like that energy is so much more satisfying for me as an artist than like the like, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? Like that something feels almost like shallow and superficial. Whereas now, like, you know, my stylist just texted me, and yeah, she was like, I was like with all these people, they're like living for you in XOXO, and like that 3 or 4 months later after the album comes out means so much more to me than like the buzz when I, you know what I mean, when I like post something crazy on Instagram.
Yeah, it sticks with people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Basically. So our next question is from Caroline.
Caroline?
Where you
Fuck you, Caroline!
She about to give me a no.
Well, because your excuse, Caroline.
What was your favorite song to perform in this month of XOXO? Additionally, was there a song you thought fans would connect with the most in the live performance? And were there any fan reactions that surprised you after your performance?
That's a really good question. I think the June Gloom reaction surprised me.
It's that merry-go-round.
What, Sinu? Yeah, that merry-go-round really just like, really traveled. I mean, I think we knew that was like iconic, I fear.
Oh,
Merry-go-round, like it just was like, who is, you know, who's behaving like this on a merry-go-round? Keep the kids away. Well, the after hours playground. But yeah, like that was really cool how I feel like that traveled. What was your guys' favorite from watching?
Dade County Dreaming.
Dade County Dreaming.
That dance break was so good.
I think that was probably the one I was most excited to perform. Because there's just so much energy, and the girls are like going for, like when that, I feel like that's almost like, it's like the thesis energy of the show. Like you're just like, let's motherfucking go.
Let's go.
That's my favorite energy.
I've been trying to teach myself that dance.
It's a process. It was a process for me too, so I get it.
You and XOXO girls
Hey.
slayed that. You guys did. Such a fantastic song.
We play Get It Sexy, that's like our song, right?
Period.
Yeah. But yeah, I think Dade County Dreaming was my favorite. And then I think, June Gloom was the most surprising.
Song of the century.
Thank you.
Yeah. Our next question here is from Natasha. Natasha, are you here?
Making a lot of enemies tonight.
Ooh, I like this one. What is your style guide to see XOXO live shows for what fans should wear?
Oh, I love this question. Well, Dom comes decked out in CXOXO.
You know every time.
Every
That's why I need the
Blue
tour.
hair. She looks like like a Miami spring breaker.
All right. Too far. I'm LA all day. No, thank you.
Okay, all right.
Miami.
Okay, let's do like a little bi-coastal. Like
Different but same.
Exactly. Okay, I love this question. I feel like what I was most excited about this album too is like, you have to know based on this whole world what to come to the shows in. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Like we have it. This is really laid out. Like it's like it's silver. It's like iced out. It's like the ice blue, the grays. It's like spring breakers, like bikini vibes. Like it's like
Miami jerseys, like.
Yeah, like it's like whatever your interpretation is of it. It's like yeah. It's like it's those. It's like the ski masks. It's those vibes.
I love the aesthetic for this era. Like
Me
it's
too.
just
I love
truly
it
been like so great to see, and also like the merch. I don't know, like if your merch team is in here, but like
Interscope. Yes, come on, Forrest. I know that was you. Yes.
So good. So we can do one more question, which is from Lizzie. Lizzie,
Lizzie, we love you all the way in the back, just all the way. You can't see her, but she's somewhere.
Lots of love, Lizzie. Do you have any more advice for people in their 20-somethings? Such a cute question.
Okay, that is such a cute question. I know that what I'm about to say sounds kind of shallow, but I honestly think that this is a really profound answer. I think in your 20-somethings, it's important because you feel like sometimes you can feel like shit a lot. Look your best. Honestly, I think that I have realized looking cute and trying to look your best makes you already feel 70% better. I know you're feeling depressed, anxious, whatever. Do your skincare. Have that skin, glowing like whatever, like a donut, whatever the fuck. Do your hair masks. Put on a cute outfit. Do a little thing that makes you feel cute, because it almost it just sends this message that you're no matter what, I am going to show up to my life. I'm going to show up to my life, and life is a gift, and I think that sends a message even to myself, no matter what is going on, it's temporary, it's going to pass. Mm-hmm. But today, I'm going to show up to my life with some joy, with some joie de vivre. So, and I think that's very CXOXO. I mean, I think that's kind of the whole message behind Pretty When I Cry. It's yeah, this dude's going to break up with me. I'm going to go to his apartment looking like a fucking dime.
Period.
I'm going to go in my best dress, in my best makeup. And when I go home crying in the taxi cab,
I'm still hot.
I'm stunning. And yeah. And that's how I'm going to live my life. So, yeah.
I love that. I think that's a perfect way to end this. So, thank you so much.
Thank you for always supporting me and for getting me.
Oh, I got you, always.
And
I've
I
been
love
here
you and adore
since
you.
2012, so.
I love you, Adam. Thank you.
What the hell is Brian's problem? Bye, y'all.
Should